Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about Nio. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be doing a video about Nio. Should you buy the dip on Nio stock, currently sitting at $42.95, and my overall Nio price prediction of where I think Nio is going to be headed by the end of the year. But before I start the video, guys, I just want everybody to know that everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It is just my personal opinion and for educational purposes only. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. So today we're going to be talking about Nio. If you guys are unfamiliar with what Nio actually is or what Nio actually does, Nio is an EV company based out of China. They produce luxury electric vehicles, right? Obviously, we've seen that the electric vehicle market has gained a lot of momentum over the last couple of years. Ever since Tesla put up its first profitable quarter back in 2018, people kind of saw a future with EV, and the world is kind of moving more towards kind of an EV based type of planet. Things are starting to be more electric. People are trying to basically normalize electric stuff. We even see with President Biden as well that he kind of wants to steer more towards the electric direction. But nonetheless, EV, electric vehicles, and everything going electric is becoming more of a norm rather than an option at this point. I know there's a lot of big time manufacturers, car manufacturers, that are definitely like pointing towards more of kind of an EV future. But like I said, Nio, EV company based out of China, like I said, been gaining a lot of heat, although the stock itself has not really been doing too well. Let's analyze the 5-year chart. So this thing went public September 12th of 2018, but I believe Nio was founded pretty close to 2014. And we see as the 5-year chart and the 1-year chart, 5-year chart, it's up 600%, 1-year chart's up 224%. And we definitely see, that Nio has had its run up. Around February, stock was trading around $62, $65 a share. We had this huge kind of correction here on May 13th where Nio stock kind of revisited down back to the low 30s. And if we take a look at the 3-month chart, just recently Nio did push up back to the $55 mark for a little bit. But here it is currently sitting at $43.02. So it did take a little bit more of a correction, about a $10 correction. And today it's down about 4.27%. So a lot of people are wondering, are we going to see another correction with the EV market? Is now a good time to buy the dip on Nio stock? And I've said this time and time again, I think right now is still a perfect opportunity to buy Nio stock. I think Nio is going to be a long-term winner. I think Nio is going to be a top EV company, and I think Nio is going to be the top EV company based out of China compared to its competitors. Like I said, there's a lot of big time analysts endorsing Nio. Even analysts love Nio stock. I think we recently got a analyst upgrade from Citibank to about $72, which is pretty good, right? And its average analyst upgrade sits around $64 as well. But if we analyze Nio and how far it's come over the last couple of years, they went from almost going bankrupt to now putting up, basically back to back, time and time again, they're posting record deliveries. They're selling a lot of cars, and they're doing their job as trying to expand as fast as possible. And I know they're already expanding into Norway second half of this year. And I believe also as well that they do have plans to expand to the United States. We see them dropping a whole new vehicle line. I know that they're going to start production of their ET7 sedan here pretty soon. And like I said, Nio is on it's on a huge path of trajectory growth. A lot of people have even given huge price targets for Nio stock. They see that Nio's going far. The company's very close to profitability. Like I said, they also have their battery as a service, which does differentiate them from other EV companies. Battery as a service is basically, Nio offers a battery swap station. Essentially that if your car is low on battery, you can stop by one of these stations, swap out the battery, and then continue on your way with a fully charged battery. It's very innovative. It's very good. And I do think that it does separate Nio from its overall competition. Plus, they're also working on the self-autonomous driving technology, right? Trying to perfect its autopilot system and trying to roll a whole new business into it. I know they want to do the robo-taxi delivery service. So if we look at it all together, Nio is doing its job as an EV company, and it is doing its best and its very best to try to expand as fast as possible. Like I said, I do expect Nio to hit profitability by the end of the year, if not early into next year, which is pretty good because Nio is going to hit profitability a lot faster than Tesla. And the fact that, in my opinion, that this stock currently sits at $43.07, for me, Nio is an absolute steal of a price right now. I do recommend people buy the dip on Nio stock. I think it's absolutely worth it. And the fact that I do think that Nio stock is going to be growing a lot over the next couple of years as the EV market continues to evolve, as technology continues to advance. Nio is going to be on top, and Nio is going to be one of the top EV companies. And so if we look at it on paper, there's no reason why people should not be considering Nio as an overall buy. Now, as far as my overall price prediction and where I think Nio is actually headed by the end of the year, I do think that Nio is going to hit $75 to $80 a share by the end of the year, right? We do have 6 months into the year, and like I said, as Nio continues to progress, as Nio continues to grow as an overall company, you know, people are going to start eyeing it more. People are going to start buying more Nio stock. And like I said, it's had its run up, it's had its up and downs, and you can't really do anything about that. You know, the market does correct overall, but if we look at it on paper, you know, it's got the growth. It's got the backing by a lot of big time analysts, a lot of big time investors, a lot of Chinese backing, and the growth of the EV market in itself. It does show that Nio is on a trajectory of huge growth, and that Nio is going to be growing for a very long time. I do expect Nio stock to hit $75 to $80 by the end of this year, and I do expect Nio to hit $100 by next year in 2022. I do think that Nio stock is going to hit $100. I know it's kind of bold to say that, but, you know, seeing how fast Nio is growing, seeing the numbers that they're putting up, seeing their record deliveries, seeing how they're putting up, you know, record deliveries every single month, seeing how they're dropping a brand new vehicle product line, and seeing how they're expanding so quickly, I don't see Nio stock price going anything below $100 by 2022. I think that the company is an absolute steal at these prices, $43.01. I do think that the company does offer a lot of long-term growth, and I do think that this is a stock that a lot of people should consider because, you know, like I said, the EV market is growing very quickly, and I don't want people to shoot themselves in the foot, you know, seeing Nio at these prices where it's super cheap, and for people to be like, I should have bought Nio stock when I saw it at $30, $35, $40, because, you know, we know that Nio is most likely going to be the next Tesla. You know, people have said this time and time again, and like I said, it is a bold claim to make, but seeing how fast that Nio is actually growing as a company, seeing how the EV market is growing so quickly, it only makes sense that Nio stock is an absolute must buy at $43.06. But with that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. You guys let me know down in the comments section below, guys, what your Nio price prediction is. Where do you guys think Nio stock is going to be headed by the end of this year? If you guys own Nio stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.